Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. Vlogmas day 9. Tomorrow's the last one. Very exciting. We're here at the straight road. I tried for a different perspective. I mean, you've seen the shot before, but we're going to be getting closer to the cars, so you'll get a different behaviors in the dogs, because they're always a little different coming down. I always feel freer to do it coming down because usually they're more interested in smelling, and then often you'll get the rambunctious play on the way back to the car. Hey Mesh, stop being a jerk. It's like you don't know. Okay, we're at the straight road, obviously. Weather is melty. It's above 0 again today, and then it's gonna go below the next couple days and then go to -20 for the weekend. That's exciting. I need to get my sewing stuff out to make this one a set of pajamas, but that's beside the point. Anyways, okay, May out, like all the way out. Thank you. 12 today for those who love a head count. We've got Tucker up at the beginning there. I wanted to say Marlo, but no, that's Maggie. We've got Newton and Kronk, who's in the shrubs. You'll see him in a second. Poppy and Rowan. That's run into Kronk. Willow. Hamish, Rory, May, Bailey, and Nova. Oh, yes. Had to check my back trail, make sure I didn't have any guys hiding back there. Another reason I ended up not filming until later, like we're about 3/4 done walk. Oh God. That was like 120 pounds aimed at my ankles. Right, the other reason. Pulled up to our parking spot, and I looked down. There's a coyote. Just chilling on the path. And so I'll still walk when I see coyotes. I'm just a bit more cautious about it. Hey, that's enough. Rowan? Yeah, you can stay with me, Pops. That's okay. Out. No, away you go. Go. Thank you. Good girl, Pops. Yeah. So when I see, like, we encounter all sorts of wildlife. Rowan. Most commonly turkeys, especially around here in the winter. There's some really good roosting places for them. Rory! I don't care what it is. It's not going in your mouth. Get a move on. Thank you. And then an added level of difficulty, of course, is the fact that it's icy. So boot check. Rain boots with crampons. Almost Christmas. I'm in rain boots. Yay, Canadian winters. Okay. So around the area where I saw the coyote, I leashed them up, made sure everyone stuck close to me. And then I just kept an eye out for them, because often they're just curious and they give us a fair amount of space. Good girl, Pops. Like a healthy coyote is going to get nowhere near a pack of 12 dogs and a two-legger. Like, that's just not a thing. But if they're not healthy, or if someone has been feeding them, that's a different story. So for safety's sake, well, don't walk under my feet then, you ninny. God, sorry, Rowan was acting like a speed bump. I think I stepped on his toes. Thankfully not with the little picks on my feet. Willow, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so particularly I keep the small dogs close to me, but generally speaking, like, we walk pretty well as a pack, and the second I say here, everyone sort of clumps around me, which makes us very intimidating and not worth the effort for coyotes. Now, if this was February or March, that would be a different story, because that's mating season. And then I also carry coyote spray with me. Basically a toned down bear spray or pepper spray. And that's it. I'm really concerned. And generally speaking, I walk with a walking stick too, just to make myself look even bigger. So I don't know if you can see this. Okay, hold on. So here there's a bunch of trees. On the other side, there's a bunch of trees and there's like a scrub field through here. That's where they're most commonly found. And in the winter, I can see their trails like across the fields. So I get a good idea of where they go. And we just avoid or clump together in those places. And I'm always keeping an eye out for them just in case. May. I'm trying to think. We have run into deer here before too, but like on the other side of the field, the dogs didn't notice them at all. But it's one of the reasons that we're so pro training on these walks is if something like that happens, like if it's a dangerous situation or any kind of, like I don't let them chase wildlife, period. I don't care if it's a squirrel or a turkey. There's no chasing wildlife. And we practice outs and recalls all the time for exactly this sort of situation where it's like an emergency recall and I need them back like now, right? Oh, oh I wish I had caught that on film. Sorry, Rowan was like trancing in grass and then I looked back and he looks at me and he's like, you can't see me. Newton, where you go? Hey, Mish. Stop hiding in my back trail. Oh, speaking of back trail, and the other thing I do is when we're past where I saw the coyote and like I let them all free again, I check my back trail pretty consistently because a trick that coyotes do fairly often is they will like circle around and try to check you out from behind. And again, I don't oh, hold on. Siri on my watch is talking to me. I don't want anything, Siri. Okay. Who are you? Which one are you? Rory! Sorry, Pops, I see you right behind me. Oh, good girl. And it's smart from the coyote's perspective, right? And I don't care if they're there. I will just keep an eye on and make sure they're not getting too close. And if they do get too close or they're showing behaviors that are not typical, then I leash everybody up. We walk calmly to the car. I've got coyote spray in my hand, and I report it to the NCC. Because like a coyote that's not acting normal is a danger to everyone. And there are walking trails around here in the green belt. Hey, absolutely not. Get a move on. Rory, that means you too. Rory, at speed, not of a snail. Thank you. Good. Hey, Miss, truly. They're like, but the crab apples, they're fermented and tasty. Kronk. Karok. Nova. She's like, well, he didn't get it. Kronk. Problem with feeding your dogs apples and pieces of apples is crab apples smell like apples. Bailey! Miss Rory! Really? Nothing? Uh-huh. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. And the other thing I do with coyotes, or any sort of wildlife really, is I'm watching the dogs at the front and what they're telling me, like what information they're giving me. So right now Maggie is like super relaxed. She's just snuffing around. Same with Tucker. Same with, well, Rowan is investigating sick, but whatever. All of them are loose and relaxed. Nothing is alarming them or interesting them. Interesting them? Being interesting for them? However you're going to say that properly. So if their body language changed, like if they got very alert, Maggie actually does a full-on pointer, so she lifts her paw and sort of completely focuses all her attention on one point. And when she does that, generally speaking, I'll recall her because I know something is up. I don't know what it is, but I know that I want the dogs closer to me until I figure out what it is. I'm like, this is all just safety stuff for walking. I'd say in the wilderness. We're not really, this is not Canadian wilderness, but in green spaces that we share with the local wildlife, right? So yeah, it's been pretty eventful today. We did see 2 turkeys, and the idiot turkeys, instead of roosting, which would be safety for them, May, get a move on. They decided to run down the road, which, while hysterical, not helpful. Kronk, thank you. But it gave me a chance to exercise and train. So, yeah, it's funny. I had intended today being like a walk Wednesday, which means basically I don't talk and you get to just walk the dogs and basically hear how I work. And then if there's something I feel needs explanation, I will, if you've never watched a walk Wednesday. But clearly, a lot happened today. I got a helicopter coming in too. So, and then tomorrow's going to be the last day, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I think I'll cut it off here because we're almost back to the car and it's time to start doing the approaching car protocols. Really, Harold? Really? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's very annoying. So if it is annoying you too, my apologies. As always, if you have any questions about this or any other video, you know what to do. If you have a second to like, comment, and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. And thank you so much to everybody who does so. I'm looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow. It's so weird to say talk to you tomorrow instead of we'll talk to you soon, but whatever. All right. That's it for us. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.